Alright, welcome back. My name is Quilcene. We are playing through Subnautica. In case you missed the earlier episodes, we're playing through Subnautica. It came out about a year ago. I played it quite a bit back then. I've forgotten a lot of it, but I'm getting excited for the new Subnautica Below Zero that is supposed to be released in early release sometime in the, quote, next few months. So we'll see. I'm hoping maybe by mid-spring, May-ish, they'll have something in early release. And then hopefully they take their time with it, just as they did with Subnautica itself. Listen to people's feedback and perfect the game before officially releasing it. And so hopefully we'll get a chance to play through that sometime later this year. I'm excited. Anyway, we are on an island. One of few islands here on... well, it's the only island so far. On world, what is it, 45, 46 or something like that. Let's see. I know it's somewhere. I like getting these things. Okay, geological data. That had it. 45, 46b environment. Yeah, 45, 46b planet. We're a Category 3 ocean, oxygen, nitrogen, atmosphere, blah, blah, blah. Basically, we're a water planet. Like I said, this is one of the few only, I don't know, thing. So, we just sorted through all of this and looked around. Why am I stuck? That's weird. Alright. So we're going to continue exploring. We saw something at the top of a mountain, but I can't see it now. So I'm just going to kind of poke around in the dark here and see what we can see. Can I walk like that? No, I'm not. Oh, here comes the sun. Yay. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, there it is. We didn't scan those blue trees yet, have we? Those aren't the bulbo trees, not in that rock. These. Apparently we can't scan these. But the blue's cool. Uh-oh. That's like that stuff there. Hey, what is that? That's something. Nope. Okay, we'll go up this way. Not that one. It's over there. Okay. Hang on, I saw these orange ones too. Lantern tree. Pick lantern tree. Oh, they can eat that then, huh? Lantern tree, the conglomeration of individual vines which rely on one another for structural support. Grows exclusively on fertile land. Each vine produces orange lantern-shaped fruits with minimal nutrition and hydration value. Okay, so edible in an emergency. No little. 10 food's quite a bit, actually. That's not little. Only 3 water, though. Yummy. And decompose... oh, I've got to eat it. It'll rot. Seeds are still good. I'm keeping the seeds because I think we can plant them in that grow bed we have. Hopefully. And then we can have novel melons whenever we want. Actually, you know what? Let's take one of these. We'll keep that seed too. Let's take seeds of everything, in fact. Everything edible. Where's those bulbo? Chinese plant. Some sort of potato? Yeah, potato. There we go, we got one of those. Is this the bulbo up here? Yeah. There we go. Actually, let's cut a couple more and I can eat some. Which ones are these? Are the bulbo trees? Eat. Alright. So those are all the edible things we have found thus far. And we want to go up there. How do we get up there? Let's just walk down to take a path over here. Oh.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Signal.
You see, Chief, you brought us to this sodden planet, Told us we'd see a lush payday. Now what do we got some 6 weeks later? A dead crew, a habitat that's half buried, food washed away.
I suppose the executive decisions would be better left to someone with your extensive experience of hitting people in the face.
I know enough not to take unscheduled detours to uncharted planets. That's something you don't want to learn the hard way.
Easy to judge a decision in hindsight. Harder to come up with a plan of your own.
Got one already. We take what we can carry and hunker down in a cave somewhere. I scouted a site, a couple 100 meters deep, lots of metal deposits.
How do you imagine we'd live?
With ready access to building materials, like damn queens, a couple of water filters, a bioreactor, fresh fish. But Chief, we'll eat seaweed salad and drink our own urine if that's what it takes. All that matters is, do you got something better?
Send the coordinates to my PDA. I'll review your proposal.
Okay, so she just said they're leaving. Is that different? Oh, this is something new. An orange-colored land plant which usually contains a thick protein-rich sludge at its base. This may suggest a carnivorous life cycle wherein grubs and insects are attracted to the bright petals, make their way to the center of the plant but are unable to scale back up the slick interior leaves, and are ultimately digested. Dun dun dun. Okay, so which one was that? Curious. No. This one? Yeah. So those are the coordinates we just got. She said, I've got one already. We take what we can carry and hunker down in a cave somewhere. So it sounds like a cave, a couple 100 meters deep, lots of metal deposits, and it's over there, that one. Proposed Degasi habitat 250 meters deep, over a kilometer away. But it's closer to us than our own lifeboat. Interesting. Okay. It's actually pretty close to our lifeboat, it looks like. But I can run. Yes, shift to run. Okay, here we go. We're finally heading up. Climb, climb, climb. Whoa. Huh? Oh, phew. Keep going up. Seeing shadows. Oh, there are birds. There's a bird up there. What is that? Oh, it's Rock's fault. Am I on the wrong mountain? Oh, there's two of them. That's right, two of them. Alright, awesome. So we'll have to go over to that one too. Come on, don't get stuck. There we go. Scan. What am I scanning? I already scanned mark. What am I scanning? Oh, the pod itself. Well, I already scanned the marble now.
Acquired.
Small marble now. But I can't eat seeds. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Coughing fit. Alright. So, I already have Chinese potato. I don't need any more of that. Let's turn on light. Oh! Oh yeah, the glass observatory. You can build this underwater too, it's pretty cool. Nice.
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, so this is voice log number 1.
This island is a godsend. Look out of the window. No predators, fresh food.
No building materials, nothing left of the ship. And your kid says we're gonna starve without more grow beds. Speak up, kid.
It's true, Father. The natural growth rates are too slow to keep supporting us.
All I'm saying is ocean's got us surrounded. No use hiding. Sooner or later, we'll get our feet wet.
The rest of your life may have been a fight, Maida, but I've made my decision. You want to forfeit your emergency pay to take a swim? Go ahead.
Believe me, I'm thinking on it.
Alright. So Maida doesn't like the island, I guess. And the captain does. Alright, we gotta go back over to that one. Oh, and that's where we just were, right? Down there? That's the other spot. And then back up to this one. So there's two on top, one in the middle. I don't think there's anything else that doesn't look like. We already have the stasis rifle, but we'll take the titanium. Anything new here? No. Supply crate, get some water. Woohoo. Look around. Oh, PDA.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
I don't know, if you haven't seen it, look up on YouTube the trailer for this game. And Bart Torgel, I believe, is the guy that's talking during that trailer. And the trailer ends with that line. Until then, well, there's always the view. A kind of good little trailer. It gives you some ideas of what's in the game. Okay, so he gave some clues in here. He's dying, it sounds like. Marguerite and his dad are already dead. Ill health, he's getting sick. He's having visions, apparently. We should never have left this place, the island. They went deep. So apparently 250 meters is deep, I guess. Okay. Well, there's always the view. Alright. Turn this off. Don't need that anymore. Oh. Who's that thing?
New blueprint acquired.
Oh, these are the birds. Skyray. It must have gotten stuck in the clipping issue. The Skyray has a bird-like head and feathered wings, which enable it to fly. Skyrays are commonly found circling floating structures and rarely venture far out to sea. They will perch on dry land, but are prone to flee on approach. Although its wings give it some resemblance in silhouette to the waterborne rays on 4546b, analysis shows no greater genetic overlap with those species than the planetary average. In fact, the Skyray appears to have split off the evolutionary tree much earlier than most. Largely seed-based diet, Skyrays have not been observed diving for food, which implies they rely on land-based plants for their survival. Assessment, their presence may indicate nearby dry land. Well, I hope so, because I'm standing on it. Very close. Sorry, I know. OCD. Interior grow bed. Okay, so the other one was the exterior. Yeah, that was outdoor. This one's for indoors. Designed for exclusive use inside habitat modules. So we'll put these inside. And this is where we can grow these land plants that I've been picking. In fact, they're all right. Well, some of them are right here. We already have the lantern fruit. Springtime? Can you eat that? I don't think so. No. This specimen was first identified in the artificial grow bed on the island. It is not listed in existing flora databases, so it's unclear whether or not it's native to this planet. Genetic code shares some features with other local plant life, but this may be the result of DNA transfusion rather than natural evolution. Anything else in here I don't have already? Nope, I think that's it. Awesome. Dare I? Because we're done, we're going home. Do I have a health kit? I do. So if I fall and break my neck. Ow. I'll try to go down the spine right here. There's a... this probably is a bad idea. Did it. Nailed it! It was all planned that way. Yes. All planned. Okay, we are done on this planet. We hit all three of those things. Why am I walking so slowly? Oh, weird.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What's that thing? Oh, look at that. It's a floater. Remember those little things that make the rocks float? Biodata suggests these vast floaters have matured in an ingenious symbiosis with the land that they attach to. The attached landmass is raised in the water, increasing sunlight and encouraging plant growth. As older plants decay, organic residues and nutrients seep into the rock and are consumed by the floater. These circumstances must have held for thousands of years for a floater to reach this size. Immature floaters are born near the surface, from where they sink to the seabed, attaching to any stable surface they find on the way. Those individuals fortunate enough to attach a digestible nutrient source will grow in size, thus increasing their buoyancy and drawing whatever they are attached to closer to the surface. In extreme circumstances, a number of floaters may attach to a Leviathan-class life form, forcing it to the surface and effectively asphyxiating it. The body will be consumed over a number of months until eventually dissolving, leaving the floaters free to attach to a new host. Those creatures which successfully raise a landmass to the surface are rewarded with a burgeoning and permanent food supply, allowing them to finally to reproduce and begin the cycle again. Assessment inedible. Can I cut off a piece? No. Okay. So the island's floating. That's amazing. Look at that thing. Crazy. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, I can't drive while I'm reading. Okay. We're pretty full, so I think we're just going to go home. Plus, I can't see anything in the dark anyway. No, let's check that out later. Let's go home. Curious where that is, because it's really close to our base. 600, 600. And we're really... Oh, hello. We're back in the red grass area. Oh, there's the kelp. Okay, so that island was south-southeast of us. Or south-southwest. And we can get back there whenever we want because that life pod is pretty much right below it. Food. Alright, let's, okay, I'm gonna need to build a couple of, lockers to put these seeds in until we have our habitat built. What's our new stuff? Oh yeah, that's right, we can create the purple tablet and a stasis rabbit hole, but we don't have magnetite yet. Okay. Takes up a lot of room, but that's our seed container. Edit locker name, seeds. Out. Let's go grab some. I don't need a lot of food, so just. Hey, what was that? Whoa! Get away. Knifed him. Oh, so he's coming over here and eating these guys too. Oh no, I didn't want the people. I saw a different fish. Look at that! What was that noise? I don't know what that was. But look, it picked up a limestone outcropping. Nice. I saw a different fish and I wanted to see what it was. I don't see it anymore. There, is that it? Oh, that's just a creepy little size. There it is. That one. Whole fish.
New creature discovered.
Okay, we'll go eat him. Cooked whole fish. Gelatinous flesh. Yum-o. I don't have, do I have it? Did I pick up a peeper? I did. Okay. Plus 21 food. Yeah. It's okay. Let's pick the peeper too, though. Oh, the cured fish. Okay. Peeper. Drink some water. Get some health. Pick up a new one. There's the escape pod. Gonna get my salt. That was labeled titanium, so let's keep it all titanium. Oh, I've got more water. Okay. Alright. Alright, so we are ready to what? We haven't gone north. We went south. We haven't gone north yet. Let's go scout and see if we can find a spot in the north. If not, we are gonna. I'm really liking that western spot over by the where the kelp turns into the red grass. But we'll see what's up here first. We haven't been north yet. A little shallow here. Where do we have that? Where did we get? Eek. Okay, so this is just... Let's just salvage. What's over here? Oh, I'm heading east. North. Ooh, that's cool. Oh! Okay. I know where we are and we're building right here. That is the heat vent, which is where we will eventually, once we figure out how to make it, put a generator that runs off a thermal generator. There's some wreckage around here. Okay, I'm gonna get out and explore. It's easier to explore without that. Okay, so where do we want to put this thing? That's what that noise is. It's this thing erupting. High enough. Don't burn me. Oh look, there's a rock right there to... Got it. Oh, another one. Got it. There's one right down there too. Too hot. Got it. I'm gonna burn alive in here, aren't I? Come on, quick before the next eruption. That's close. Lots of stuff in here. Ooh, sandstone. I'm not burning. Usually I burn in here. Maybe I'm not low enough. Ow! There it is. Get out, get out, get out, get out. Okay. Alright, so yes, definitely we want to put a thing right here. Oh, I need oxygen. There's my boat.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, so... I'm thinking, where am I? That's off to the east. That's down back towards all that. Kelp right here. Oh, right here. And I know the moon pool, you need to be able to go underneath the moon pool like this and then come up into it like that. So if we build right here, the moon pool can stick off right here. Oh. Look at that. Just like I had out to the west, what I wanted, this is it right here, and that's my thermal. This is where we're building, right here. This is a perfect spot. I like that little cheese right there, too, a little hole. I need a habitat builder. Let's make that number 4 for right now. Oh, I didn't bring any titanium with me. Can I build anything? I'm gonna build right through there. Can I do it? Not going to let me. No, it's going to be blocked. This thing has a really rough snap to system. You can't do fine placement. It's not going to let me. No. Okay. So, up we go. We can build over it, though. Maybe. You know what? We could swim through it. I love how you can turn it all the way you want, but you can't fine-tune it up and down. Gotta think about this, because this is going to be home. You know what? Let's put it right. It looks like a cave system right there. Is that a cave system? Oh yeah, let's put it right above this. So this will be our opening of our...
30 seconds.
Oh god. Can I give this in 30 seconds? Sure. There we go. Let's go get some oxygen. I'll be right back. I don't think I have any way of powering that or anything, but at least our home has been started. This is where we will be. Nice. I like this. It's a good spot. Alright. What else can I build? Let's look at our blueprints here. We're going to need solar panel. So I'm going to need more titanium. I've got the quartz. I need quartz for the hatch and the titanium, and that really gets us started. We need a bunch of titanium for the multi-purpose room. And we're going to have a lot of these wall lockers. I don't like these big lockers because you can't label them. You might put one right at the entrance just for miscellaneous stuff. But when we start sorting everything, when we really start building up, we're going to want wall lockers to be able to label them. Aquarium's fun. Put fishes in there. That's not where you can put eggs, though. Eggs comes later. This you can just catch fish and put them in there. They can't breed in there, though, so it's not a food source. We can build a radio, fabricator. We'll want a fabricator for sure, a radio for sure, a medical kit for sure. So we got a lot of work to do. With that, let's just end right here. And we'll call this an episode, and we'll start building in the next one. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, please like, share, subscribe. Click the little bell icon to get notifications of when I post more. All right. Thank you very much. Have a great day.